Hi, friends. It is Miss Elmika with you to talk to you about mindfulness. Um, so, I hope that you guys are doing well and you're staying safe and healthy. Um, and so, I wanted to have a mindfulness lesson with you guys. I know some of you have had mindfulness with me before, some of you have not, but I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about mindfulness. So, what mindfulness is, it's really just paying attention to what is happening as it's happening. And so that means we could be paying attention to things that are going on around us, it could be things that are going on within our bodies, paying attention to our emotions, anything like that, and just taking note of it. Just like if you notice that your cat was walking across the room or your mom sneezed, it's just noticing, not making any judgments or trying to figure out what's going on, but just looking at it and saying, oh, that's interesting. So, um, first thing we do when we practice mindfulness is we get into our mindful bodies. So, who remembers what our mindful bodies are? Okay. So, our mindful bodies are still and quiet. So, I want everybody to practice being still. So you can sit down on a chair or you can sit on the floor, crisscross applesauce, and you just sit and let's notice what's happening with our bodies. Would you notice that when you stop moving, it gets really quiet sometimes, you know? Now, maybe not in our houses if there's things going on around us, but definitely we are still. But also we are quiet, so we're not talking, we're not doing all kind of things, but all our mindful bodies are just still and quiet. Okay, so we're going to do an exercise with mindful breathing, and we're going to do something called square breathing. So if you can imagine, we're learning to breathe, but we are also breathing in a square. So, Miss Omika, how do you breathe in a square, you say? So, what we do is, well, first, let me tell you how we breathe when we're practicing our mindfulness, okay? So, what we do is we breathe in our noses and out our mouths. And so sometimes when we're running or we're playing with our friends, we kind of breathe in and out of our mouths, you know? But while we're breathing in mindfulness is we're trying to calm our bodies down and calm our nervous system. So the parts of our body that manage, our emotions and when we get excited and when we calm down. And so we want to help calm that nervous system down when we're running around or really busy, or if we're nervous or scared or worried about something. It all works the same. So how you do that is you breathe through your nose. And what we can do is visualize smelling a flower. So if you were to smell a flower, would you smell it like this? No, of course not. Because what would happen? You would get pollen all in your nose, and then you would start sneezing, and your allergies would act up. And so we don't want to smell flowers like that. We want to smell them gently so we can smell all of the sweet, beautiful fragrances that the flowers have. So what I want you guys to do is pretend you have a flower, and I want you to gently bring it to your nose and take a very soft, gentle breath in. Ah, my flower smells really good. Okay, and so when we breathe in our noses, we want to breathe out of our mouths. And so what we imagine is that when we are breathing out of our mouths, we are blowing bubbles. And so if you've ever blown bubbles, are you able to blow bubbles like this? No. What would happen if you were to blow your bubbles like that? You wouldn't be able to make any, right? So, when you are blowing your bubbles, then you're going to blow them very softly, very gently, so you can get that nice stream of bubbles, okay? So we're going to pretend we have our bubbles. We're going to dip our stick, and we're going to gently blow our bubbles. Good job. I can see all of your bubbles. Great. Okay, so we are going to practice now doing our mindful breathing. We're going to breathe in our nose and out our mouths. Breathing in our nose, out our mouths. Smelling our flowers and blowing our bubbles. Smelling flowers, blowing bubbles. Good job. You guys are really great at this. Okay. So remember I said that we were going to do something called square breathing. Yes. So we are going to breathe in our nose and out our mouths, but we're going to do so by drawing a square in the air. So take your pointer fingers, and I want you to start like this. And when you breathe in, you're going to draw a line up. When you breathe out, you're going to draw a line over. When you breathe in again, you're going to draw a line down. When you breathe out, you're going to connect it to make your square. You want to try? Okay, you ready? Let's get in our mindful bodies, okay? Our bodies are still and quiet. Get our pointer fingers, and we're going to breathe in and out. Breathing in and out. Good. Let's try it again. Breathing in and out. In and out. You want to do it one more time? Okay, good. Let's try. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. You guys did great. So what I want you to do is practice at home with your parents. Try it with your siblings and see if you guys can find some different ways to do it, make it your own. So if you don't want to do a square, it's okay. You can do one big circle, breathing in and out. You can do triangles if you want, breathing in and hold it and breathing out. That's a good one. Maybe even a rectangle, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and out. Let's see how many shapes you guys can come up with, okay? All right, until next time, you guys have fun, you guys stay safe, continue to wash your hands, and I'll see you guys at school soon. Bye.